need the top. Unfortunately, I was hoping to be able to do it out there. However, it's not going to happen. So I need to make room over here. It'll be easier to work on both. If I knew I was going to be working on this thing like I have been, I probably would have made a cable to go across it. But I'm not going to do it now. I really don't plan on working on this thing again. I really don't want to work on this thing again. Let's put it that way. Okay, another computer. Where am I going to put this? Okay. I mean, this thing is really cramping my style because I can't have what I need where I need it for my own use because of all this, which kind of sucks. Now, the trailer is working, as you can tell, or maybe not, because there's still, the top part is still out there, and a few other things are still out there. The case, the remotes, which would take up more space. And I really haven't got the room, but I'm on it, as you can see. So the trailer's helping. However, I was planning on doing most of this work in the trailer. And I made a bit of a stink about that. Basically, without the trailer, I'm not working on it. That's kind of like what I said. And so far, as you can see, I've been working on it in here. Now, there's a couple of reasons for it. It does help by having that here. Believe me, it helps. Because it does give me room. But my original plan was have all of it out there. Bring a heater out there, which I have a spare heater over here. We're ready to bring it out there. And this. Because it would have left this all open. I made all this open so that I was able to keep a laptop over here. In case I had to look something up, I didn't have to keep running all over the place. I had one here for it. And a few other things that I wanted to do. There. However, you know, plugging the heater in out there an hour before you go out to get it warm. Bringing in the larger lights that you're going to need so I can see. And bringing all the tools out there. Now, the tools that I would brought out, I could have just left out there. But if I needed something that I brought out there, I'd be running in and out with it. And that was another thing. So, you know what? Let me just bring in what I need at the time, and then I can take it from there. If I need something, I can walk out there. If I need a part, you know, for the from the box, I go out and get it. If I need a part from the remote, I go out and get it. If I need the top at this point, I'm going to go out and get it, bring it in over here. There's a few things that I need to do when I need the top. Yes. Now, I need a rag. Where's this doing? The old shitty rags that I had. I had a bunch. Oh, I know what I do with them. I know what I do with them. I cleaned up the floor and I threw them out. Where's the good rag coming out? This will work. Okay. So now I gotta bring the top in. I don't remember quite how heavy it was. So if I can, I will. If I can't, I'll wait. It's not that heavy to where I can't have her help me. But maybe a little too heavy for me at this point. So we'll see what happens. I'm running out of CA glue. Man. Okay. Alright, so where's the plug? That's what I want to know. The plug is on the front side. down here, but if I do, I'm going to lose the light. So that means I should turn it around. And that's not going to be an easy chore. See, sometimes you really need two people. That's all there is to it. Yeah. Sometimes when you're working on something here, and you got to go over there, it's nice to have somebody there working with you instead of running around back and forth every time you turn around. I wonder if I can turn this around. Because I really don't feel like hanging up another light right now. Oh, this may work. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one easier than I expected. Okay. Oh, that's because it's got new wheels on it. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that, huh? The other wheels, I would have never done this. Never. Worked out quite well. There we go. Okay. This over here. All right. That there. Okay. Okay. So we have that. Hopefully put the top here. I do need to put something down on it though. I don't want to end up repainting this whole thing. You know what? Let me bring it in. You know, it's kind of one of those not bad days, but damp and clammy and drizzly and just one of those days. Especially after having last week. Oh, it was gorgeous. It was record breaking. Toaster oven. Oh yeah. Look at that, huh? Toasty, toasty. Toasty, toasty. Nicey nice. Alright, now let me go out. See if I can carry that in here. It's gonna be a little bit of a problem. I gotta open up the back of the trailer. Alright. What's this? Oh, this is the VIN number and the information on this unit. Oh no, wait, what is this? North Fork, Virginia. What is it? Department of Homeland Security, United States Coast Guard. Expiration date 3/27. Oh, this is the trailer. Okay. Not a reg, but it's kind of like. Not a reg as we would know it, but a reg nevertheless. I'm gonna put it. I don't want to put this in place and have to get lost. Let's put it there. Okay. Now, get these out of here. And this is what kind of holds the top on. Okay. Now, what can I get away with here? There's that other wire. Remember I was telling you about how I cut the wire on an angle? There it is. And there should be a brown. This is a cable that I ran to help eliminate and go to where I needed it to be instead of going through that big old 37 or 38 pin plug. So with that, I can test things and do what I need to do. Alright, I need to lay it on this side. So let me find something to put on this side. Kind zipper. We don't need the zipper getting in the way, scratching anything. Alright, now let's bring this out a bit more. Bring this over a little bit more. Now here's where this starts to fall apart. And this is also a two-piece. Ta-da! Now, can I connect? Will this disconnect? Will this disconnect completely? No. Alright. So let's put this back up in here. This should be, I'm not going to say I would, but I would rather have this, so I had to add all this. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but this is a grounding bar that I made out of a piece of copper tubing that I put on brackets, and I was able to run a ground. This ground here goes to the ground in there. So everything is grounded even without using this. And I have enough power here that I could hook up so I can test this stuff without dealing with that 38 pin, and having this sitting on top of that so you can't get to anything. So this is one of the reasons that I had done what I've done. However, I want to flip it this way. So let's see here. There we go. I still want it on the towel, but I wanted this over here. Okay. Now, in here, which is a good thing for this right now, there's servos that work the eyes. Here's the servo board. And here's a servo, here's another servo. So what I need to do is get this thing partially hooked up. So let's do that. Let's start by stripping this wire. And that's what this fuse is for. This fuse fuses all that while I'm working on it, so I don't have to worry about it. And I'll probably just leave this in here because I'll mark it as such, you know, that they can use it as a power or use it as a working cable, basically. All right, so let's put this one up here for a second. And let's get this ground one done. I gotta change this ground. I don't care for that. But again, like I said, it was just a temporary look. All right. This goes to that. This goes to that. Goes to that. All right, let me get the strippers. The strippers. I should just crimp it with a new end. Maybe I will. I'll bring you guys over here in a minute. Now, instead of putting a butt connector on it, I'm just going to put another end on it and bolt it right in like it was, like I did it the first time around. When I finish this, I'll bring it over here. Find this. There it is. All right. I'll put that back. Let me bring you over there now. I think I can plug you in. Okay, I think we may have something going on with the camera now. For some reason it ended up in camera mode. It did. Don't ask me what the hell it was doing there. I need my probe. I gotta find that. Okay. So this is the ground. And if that's the ground, let's find some power. Power. Ah, I heard something. I did. Get this out of the way so I can see. That's heavy enough to stop something. Okay, so on ground. Stick that in there. Come on, get in there, you fool. Yeah, I'm talking to a piece of metal. Who's the fool? Yeah. Okay, so we have coming up here. I have into here. I have into here. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting someplace. I wish I had my probe. It would be a lot easier. If I knew where it was. I think I know where it is, but I want to start looking. Okay, let's see. Did I get it through the wire enough? No, I didn't. Now I did label this in here as well, see? So every time I did something, I put a label on it. So if somebody else has to work on this thing, they're not going to have to go